People who've lost a lot of weight, how did you do it? I work 2 high-intensity jobs, fast food and retail, total of about 14 hours 6 days a week, and walked about 5 miles total commute for said jobs, another hour and a half on my feet. I was also still not making enough money to eat well, so my whole body ached, and I was malnourished, but I managed to drop from 235 to 160 in just a few months. Shrug, light skin tone emoji modifier #. Body by poverty. Stopped drinking and started exercising daily. Walked 1 hour in the morning, and another hour at night after completing all the daily tasks. Cut out as much sugar as possible. Stop stuffing my face and only eat until I am about 80 full. Lost about 30 pounds after 5 months. Daily 30-minute walks, limiting sugary soda, substituted plain carbonated water made with SodaStream. Moderation of food intake. I've lost about 60 pounds using some of those meal kits. They're expensive, but I find that they help enforcing portion control and ensuring that I don't eat things that fall outside of my diet. Intermittent fasting, severe depression and going to the gym every day if not every other day. Lost about 40 pounds that I'd carried for over a decade. Please note that no one talks to you about the mental toll it can take on you. Be prepared for how awful it is to fight through a food addiction. You will be forced to unpack all of the reasons you resorted to food in the first place, and it can break you, emotionally. You'll have to face all of your demons, all the shit that you've been running away from your entire life. There's a reason you disappeared into food in the first place. Count calories, no alcohol or liquid calories. Became a mailman. Not me, but co-worker lost 113 pounds in a year from using Wegovy. Very physical job. Stopped eating, mostly drastically reducing carbs, sugar and moved around more. Fiber heavy breakfast. Just soup for lunch. Normal dinner, no pudding. Went for an hour's brisk walk a day. Gallstones. Better eat fat-free or you'll be in hell for the whole night. Developed a severe eating disorder. Instead of 3 meals a day, I decided on 1 big-ass meal a day. Eating 1800 calories a day while doing at least a half hour of steady-state cardio and lifting weights. Greatest diet on poor. Few years after college, I tipped the scales at around 280-290. Moved into a new apartment and started to fend for myself, so things like rent, utilities, etc. started to kick in. Didn't have barely anything to eat, so really ate bare basic stuff like rice, beans, mac cheese, etc. Got so hungry that I started working out to take my mind off not having any good food around. This lasted for about 6-8 months before I moved to a new city and got a better job. When I moved, I was around 220 or so. I went from having the "I'm going to binge everything in sight to make me feel better" depression to having the "food is pointless and I'm literally only putting this in my mouth so I don't die and leave my family behind" kinda depression. Down 120 pounds in a year. Still losing weight cause I can't get it to stop. I'll plateau for a month and then lose 15 pounds the next. As someone who used to suffer from a severe binge eating disorder, this has been one weird change. I wish I could say I did it in healthy ways or that I was being healthy now. It's incredibly easy in principle, very hard to do in practice. But literally just stop eating so much. Exercising is also very important, but if you want to just shed some pounds quickly and safely and see results to get you motivated, just cut way back on the food you are eating. And keep drinking water to keep you full. The first week will suck, after that you honestly can get used to it. Just eat 3 small meals a day, or even 2 meals would work. No snacks, no bullshit before bed. Only drink water for liquids. You will start to see real results within a week. Grenade. Stop drinking alcohol except at special occasions. It's not so much the alcohol itself, though it doesn't help, but after 2-3 glasses of wine I will eat all the chocolate, nut and candy available in the house. Mounjaro, the wonder drug. 130 pounds, 360 230 since November 1st last year. Keto, intermittent fasting, 1 hour weight lifting 20 minutes cardio 5x per week. Once I feel small enough, I'll start running until I hit my goal of 175. I got bariatric surgery about 11 months ago. It was a life changer. I've lost close to 200 pounds since and my confidence is through the roof. People are so friendly and positive. I have more energy and can do stuff like run and bike now. I'm definitely more active and do more things with my kids now too. Was diagnosed with ADD and started taking Adderall. I would just not feel hungry till around supper time. You gotta build good habits. No amount of hard dieting and exercise will fix your weight if you relapse to eating like shit once you're slimmed down. Went low-carb keto. On top of that I stuck to 2-3 meals a day without any snacks in between and not exceeding 1,800 calories. Finally I hit the gym 3 times a week and went for 30-60 minute brisk walks on days I did not go to the gym. Lost about 35 pounds in 4 months. Walking 3x a day. 100 pounds in 3 years. Call calculator, 10k steps a day, lost 12 kilograms so far. Just make sure after a few kilograms you'll do the calculator as you won't need as much call as before. Gave up all juice, soda, sweet tea. Cut my portions in half. Started eating breakfast at 7:30 and lunch at 11. For dinner I eat by 6 or do not eat. Cycling. I lost 50 pounds in 2017 and have kept it off since. I usually bike 150,200 miles a week. Lost 40 pounds by simple changes in routine. Every morning exercise instead of coffee, cigs, drinking water all day instead of Pepsi, and mellowed out on carbs. Ate bigger breakfasts, salads for lunch, no dinner or very little if anything. No liquids other than water or a smoothie before the gym. Rode the bike at the gym 6 days a week for about 30 minutes every morning, then doing whatever weight machines I felt like that day. Dropped 30-35 pounds in less than 2 months and had no social life outside of work during that time. The flu. I'm down about 50 pounds from 18 months ago. Eat healthier food, cut out fast food and soda, etc., watch my calories but still get a healthy amount, and get consistent exercise every week 30 minutes per day, 4 to 5 days per week. If you want to lose weight and keep it off, it's about making lifestyle changes. You have to take the long view and not try to lose 40 pounds in 2 months. Just think about this time next year. What would you like to look like? Eating less and adding more cardio. The workout routine has worked pretty well for me. Inflation. Kept getting nauseous but didn't know why. Ignored it because life is super busy. Eventually got diagnosed with gastroparesis, which makes me nauseous whenever I eat food. Upside, lost 80 pounds and I'm keeping it off. Downside, still get nauseous a lot but weed helps a lot. I cut out soda, alcohol and fried foods. Illinois give you the 4 words you ever need to know. Calories in, calories out. A losite and calorie restriction the first time. Gained it all back by becoming an alcoholic. Lost 20 pounds on levothyroxine because I was nauseous and couldn't eat much for months. Adderall. Lost nearly 4 stone is 6 months, worked out my maintenance calories, then just ate 500 calories below that number, logging everything I ate. Lost an easy 1 pound a week without feeling like I was starving myself. I mainly ate high protein, high fiber, lots of green veggies to help with hunger. Any advice needed, don't hesitate to DM me. Quit drinking. Lost 40 pounds with very little effort, took about 6 months for it to just